Good afternoon. We are Team LIG. Our team members are Lindsay Blass, Greenberg, and Greg Startzel. Today we will be presenting our analysis and solution system for Case Study 10, Designing an Online Graduate Seminar. Rolling Hills University has had difficulty maintaining enrollment in their graduate programs. Dr. Jan Fellows, the chair of the Graduate Studies program at the School of Social Work, decided with input from the program committee that they want to take the entire program online in order to reach a large number of potential students nationwide. The challenge they are facing is designing a viable plan for moving the program online. While most of the faculty members agree that there are positive effects to moving the program online, such as increased enrollment and the potential to admit higher caliber students when choosing from a larger pool, there are concerns about making this rapid transition. How will faculty be able to engage in high-level dialogue in an online format? Will the technological requirements for such a large expansion be feasibly met? Will faculty have enough time to redesign their courses? These performance issues and more will be discussed as we present our proposed solution for Rolling Hills University. To provide you with a more in-depth understanding of the situation, we would like to begin with an overview of the key stakeholders. As the chair of the Graduate Studies program, Dr. Jan Fellows and the program committee are heavily invested in the need to make modifications in an effort to sustain the program. She presented the idea of moving the entire program online as the only option to save the program due to its low enrollment. Roy Barrow, the Teaching and Learning Center coordinator, has tasked instructional designer John Falcon with developing and executing a plan for transitioning the program into an online format. Throughout our presentation, we will be putting ourselves in John Falcon's shoes and asking the essential question: what is the most effective way to approach this scenario as an instructional designer? This table represents the various stakeholders involved and what their role is. As mentioned before, the primary decision makers are Dr. Jan Fellows and John Falcon. These individuals are ultimately responsible for the success of the program when it moves online. There are 4 program committee members who are also potential online faculty members. These individuals are invested since their reputation and professional success is dependent on the success of the program. The affected stakeholders are the students, both currently enrolled and potential applicants. Currently enrolled students are affected since the delivery of the program will be moved to an entirely online format. Potential students are affected since they will be applying to the program with certain expectations about the quality of education they will receive. The performance issues we have identified in this case study fit into 2 main areas of the analysis phase of the HTP model: desired performance and cause analysis. Therefore, the issues and their proposed solutions for this case briefing will be divided into these 2 areas. We have identified several performance issues, some of which relate to desired aspects of the program, from logistical issues related to section size and scheduling to assuring pedagogical needs are met. Other issues have already been identified by stakeholders as an outcome of cause analysis and can be categorized as environmental and individual factors. The environmental factors largely relate to a lack of resources and time constraints. Individual factors concern both the faculty and the designer, John Falcon. Members of the faculty lack the skills and knowledge to immediately switch platforms and implement the new learning tools. For his part, John was unsure if he had the skills and knowledge needed to adapt such a specialized program to an online format while maintaining the integrity of the program. Other identified performance issues need further analysis before potential solutions can be offered. For example, the viability of the online courses for this program may only be found after pilot testing such courses. We felt it was important to consider and confirm the feasibility of online instruction for a graduate environment. We suggest that the design team analyze how other departments handle integration of online instruction. This process can include one-on-one interviews with faculty and staff and viewing course websites and courses being delivered via learning management systems such as Blackboard. Also, this investigation will reveal best practices and uncover recommendations from data and survey and research articles. We believe it's important to consider the business aspects of delivering a graduate degree online. The application and registration process for campus students has been in place for years. But what are the differences when online students apply? Register and pay fees. The Department of Social Work will probably need to administer a new way of matriculating students online. Also, the department operates within the context of the university's policies and procedures. The design team will need to review existing policy and contracts that exist with the administration, the trustees, and the union. Thirdly, the design team will need to incorporate the shared governance process. This structure supports decision-making from each of the groups which shape the university and can include Faculty Academic Senate, the Classified Academic Senate, and administrative governance groups. It's very likely that the Academic Senate already has some guiding principles or resolutions related to online instruction. It's important to contact the leaders of the Senates to ensure their buy-in and guidance. It is also possible that the Academic Senate has made some recommendations for best practices. Part of the solution includes a review of the learning management system that RHU is already licensed with. The design team will need to identify the learning tools of the LMS that can support the interactivity requested for the graduate students. We will be looking for common interactive learning tools in an LMS, such as synchronous audio presentation with PowerPoint slides, chat and oral discussion, asynchronous discussion boards, and even peer editing on writing assignments with proprietary tools such as Turn. The key question to be addressed by change management is, how can the online courses and professional development support John's trepidation about handling the project? We suggest minimizing faculty resistance to the changes by addressing Van Thiem's 5 factors. The professional development and performance training must put the users at ease, highlighting the advantages of the online courses to faculty and students. Another key message is simplicity. Changes must be explained in clearly defined goals that are reasonable and measurable. The online courses must be compatible with the faculty work environment. Part of the implementation includes ensuring appropriate technology is available to the faculty. Do they have the right computers and internet speed? And while these changes are described, the message must showcase the idea that even though there is change, faculty will continue to provide quality instruction that supports optimal learning. And finally, it will be important to acknowledge the professors' and staff's hard work. They are making many changes that will be providing an important service to the students. We suggest a launch celebration in August 2016, just before the launch of the online courses, where faculty and staff are acknowledged. During each phase of the piloting and the first semester, quantitative and qualitative data will be collected and analyzed. Pre- and post surveys will be emailed to faculty, staff, and students too. In addition, phone interviews with students and instructors will be conducted. In collaboration with admissions, the enrollment data and student GPAs will be monitored and analyzed. This data will provide evidence-based revisions and updates during the pilot testing, as well as support continuous improvement after the initial launch. If you want to learn more, check out the text Conquering the Content, because Dr. Smith, an instructional designer for medical sciences at the University of Arkansas, wrote this text after moving a number of face-to-face courses online. He gives a step-by-step approach to big-picture topics like converting classroom hangouts into online materials, as well as micro-level design topics like how to name your files and folders in anticipation of building a course in an LMS. Very easy to follow with graphic organizers and to-do lists in the appendix. Thank you for watching. We wish you the best in instructional designing.